Hello, Aries. How are you guys doing? First off, let me apologize for my voice. I have been doing quite a bit of reads, and I am vocally exhausted. Not to mention, it's like 3 a.m., okay? So bear with me because I got my, what voice do I call this? This is my grown and sexy voice that like they used to tell me, can I speak with the lady of the house? And I'm like, this is the lady. Good Lord. So please forgive my voice, guys, because it's going in and out. All right. Big hugs, Aries. I hope all is going well and great and everything is flowing in your direction the way that it should. So I want to tell you thank you for your support. Thank you for waiting for me to get these videos out. It has been very difficult lately for me, but we're here. We're going to get it done, and that's what's important, right? So without further ado, before us, we have the Ancestor of Boundaries. And this is from the Shamans Oracle by Will Kinghan and John Matthews, okay? So the Ancestor of Boundaries is basically telling us that we need to protect ourselves. The bull totem for me is what I attribute this to. This is very earthly, guys. For Aries, this is a very grounding and energy that is coming through for you. You're at a crossroads, and you need to have some confidence and some determination about what's going to be coming across those borders, okay? This is also about fertility. So it only takes one bull to impregnate like a lot of cows. So I feel like you have a lot of a lot of energy from you. Fertile energy. I can't think. You have a lot of fertile energy, and it's coming through. And it doesn't have to necessarily mean like in birth wise or anything, but it's like energy as far as ideas, work, money, that kind of stuff. So it says, I'm the Ancestor of Boundaries. I help you to recognize the places where you must not venture, as well as those where you can draw upon your full strength, and the places you must guard. So this is kind of telling me you need to be very aware of the energy that's going on around you and who you have around you. So it says, acknowledging and understanding limitations, boundaries can protect, but they can also constrain. So it's about learning that happy medium, like, well, who do you let in? How do you let them in? That kind of thing. So protective, strength, and learning to break free. And we'll see how that plays into the read, okay? This is about human strength and courage, finding resolve, recognizing your boundaries and those of others, and protecting your strength, okay, in your space, and acknowledging where you have strength. And then when I was writing notes, when I was reading through this, use your God-given strength to hold your goals and manifest them on the physical plane, okay? Oh, that was a lot. I'm struggling, guys. Don't be mad because I sound crazy. Okay, let's bless our deck together. Show us the energy for Aries for the month of September. All right, guys, that's it. I shuffled quite a bit off camera, but this is going to be a 5-card spread using the Babylonian Tarot by Tabatha, Sandra, Cicero. I'm going to work with me. Focusing on the past, the present, the hidden influences, the advice, and a possible outcome. Okay? So I'm going to pull this card over to the side, and we will go from here. Hold on, I got to put in my good luck charm. All right, so we have in the past, we have the Devil reversed. Okay. Then we have the Princess of Disc right now in the current situation, in the present moment. The hidden influence is the Moon reversed. The advice is from the Queen of Wands reversed. And the possible outcome is the 8 of Disc upright, okay? And then the overall energy that I'm getting is the 5 of Disc reversed. Now, guys, just because they are reversed, this does not mean that they're completely negative, okay? I don't like to put a lot of positive and negative meanings to cards because it's always depending on how they fall in the story that we pick up from them. So this is a very general read, my friends. You can take the pieces that fit with you and the parts that you feel that are going well with you. We're going to explore this together. If this is a love relationship, take all the information that I give you as a love relationship. If this is a work-related relationship, do the same as far as also relationship as in family, okay? So right now we're at the, well, in the past, it was the devil reversed. And I feel like that's what kind of brought us to this situation. And a lot of times I would say that this is like the vicios or like the problems are starting to fall out. But I almost feel like you're kind of clinging to this past energy. When I see the devil, I know that we're off our path and that there's something else that needs to be done. It's almost like an unwilling energy to do it. Now, this is attributed to Capricorn. Does not mean that it is because of a Capricorn. It's just the energy behind the devil, okay? So the devil is Lamatsu. And Lamatsu used to kill the babies. And Lamatsu was like, just like to do bad things to do them, okay? So I kind of feel like you're tied to a situation, hence you holding the snakes. And it's almost like an obsessive situation. There's a lot of lies going on. And it was a great time to ask for help, okay, Aries? There's nothing wrong with asking for help. Asking for help doesn't mean that you're weak, okay? So it's also telling me that you allowed people to get close to you before that trust was built, and now you're just like in the retreat mode. And that's probably why it's important to build these boundaries, right? Because we got to have boundaries, and we got to understand that boundaries are important, okay? So with that, it's also telling me if we take the number 15, it becomes the number 6. And the number 6 is all about change. It's time for change because you're a little off your course, okay? This is like the desire to have power and control over somebody, and you're blind to yourself and others. This is self-destructive behaviors, okay? I know sometimes they say in this deck, with other decks, this is you conquering, your fears or whatever. But in my deck, it's almost like to an extreme. It's to an extreme, okay? It's like devil times 10 because you don't want to change. You don't want to let it go. You're kind of tied to it. This could be alcoholism. This could be, working too much. It's just whatever is making this unhealthy boundary situation, okay? I'm having some issues over here. Give me 1 second. There we go. There we go. Because my power cord is tripping. Here we go. Okay. So, with that being said, in the present moment, we have the Princess of Disc. And the Princess of Disc is Sala. And this does not have to be female energy. Remember that this is a general read, so this can be female or male energy. But usually the Princess of Disc is Virgo-like energy. So I'm getting some earth sign here at the beginning. And it might be that you're just trying to ground yourself or that you're dealing with an earth sign. Anyways, when this is reversed, it's basically telling you that you're not being productive like you should be because she's the lady of the field and she makes it happen, Captain. I forget who she's married to. Okay, Adad. She's married to the one from the chariot, okay? Originally as a Huronian goddess, Sala became the wife of the storm god Adad in one tradition and the wife of the grain god Dagon in the other. So they don't even know who she was really married to. That's probably why she's got her little sacred spot covered. I'm just kidding. And she was known as the Lady of the Field. And she could contact her husband, Adad, the merciful one. She just was like over like the wheat and the barley. So if you think about that, like she's very productive spirit, a good student. But when she's reversed, she can become a little selfish and wasteful and reckless. So I kind of feel like that energy by the devil is saying that you've taken things in a different direction and there's danger ahead. And that's the hidden message with the moon. Slow your roll, Aries. And once again, guys, this isn't for everybody. This is a very general read. And this is just what I'm picking up right now. So the moon is trying to tell you basically that there are some things up ahead. Take caution. Please please see the signs. Please look at what's going on. Don't think that everything is flowing in the right way. And I think it's because for some, okay, I'll get to that later when I'll tell you what I'm seeing. Let me just give you all the information instead of confusing you guys, because sometimes I'm all over the place and I'm not trying to confuse you. So let me give you all the information I have on the moon. Moon is attributed to Cancer and Pisces. The animals that I have for that one is the dolphin and the fish, because it's that energy. It's that, think about the moon, what the moon does. The moon comes in and it gives you light and darkness. And unfortunately, when it's reversed, you're not seeing the light and the darkness. You're not seeing the danger. You're not seeing those two lions in front of you, okay? And the lions are gonna eat you. So this is like your personal demons, the things from your past coming back to haunt you. More lying, more deception, danger, and enemies, okay? This is not a good time to go off and gamble and take some risk, because there's a lot of danger that's ahead of you, okay? And I don't mean like gloom and gloom, but it's just like basically there's some things going on that need to be taken care of, and it starts with you, okay? So this is a completion of events also. Whatever the situation that you feel that this is for, it's just about over, okay? Learn to be more independent and face the situations when the moon comes out, because all the answers are within you, Aries. You have everything. It's time to get out of darkness. It's time to stop trying to cover up things like, oh, well, I'm just going to have one drink and I'll feel better. And one drink leads to like 2 or 3. And I'm just using that as an example. It does not mean that that's what you're doing. And please don't take offense, okay? So the advice comes from the Queen of Wands in reverse, which I find it quite interesting that she is in reverse. So there are some Aries that are dealing with other fire sign energy, and you feel like there's this energy that they're like trying to control you, and it's pissing you the hell off. You're like, why do you always have to have it your way? Why can't we compromise? But Aries, you know as well as I know, because I'm a fire sign, we don't like to compromise. We do want it our way. So this is Aya. And Aya, she might be trying to control home life a little too much. She might be a pissed off spouse. She might be a pissed off boss. She might be your pissed off best friend. But right now, she's being very jealous, deceitful. See, and it's right by the moon. So this is telling me for some Aries, you have some fire sign deception coming on. She's not giving you all the truth, okay? There are things that you need to know. Jealousy and just vengeful, like just mean for no reason. Like, what the hell is your deal, lady? But she's danger. And I'm just hear that mystical song in my head, danger. Watch yourself, okay? Because she's a bad bee. And she's a career woman. She's a mother. This is like a woman who's got it all, okay? And she's trying to control a situation. And I'm going to wait till the end, okay? So that's kind of how I see what the advice is to, in order to work with this queen, you're going to have to understand that she needs to be the center of attention, but she don't got to be the center of your world, okay? She just let her feel like she's in control, and let her use authority in a different way. It's about boundaries, and it's about setting those healthy boundaries. I forgot what was that last part of the thing that I said, we'll see how that applies or something. Hold on, I don't want to knock this over. I feel like it's about to fall. Okay, let me look up the ancestor boundaries real quick, because there was a phrase that I said, we'll see how that ties in, and I feel like I just found the tie-in, but I don't remember what it was. Acknowledging your areas of strength. So Aries, this is a great time to find out where you are strong, where you're able to make these decisions, and how you can work with her energy, because she has got some hardcore energy going on, and it's spilling over, and there's secrets that she's not telling you about, okay? There's some things that she's keeping from you. Like I said, there's a lot of lies going on in this situation, and it could either be you lying to yourself about how you feel about this person, or this person lying to you about how they feel about you, okay? Now, for the possible outcome, for some, this is you learning a new skill, being an apprentice, going through the motion, learning how to set those boundaries. And for others, you're just out there trying to spy to get the information. I'm sorry, that's how I see that card. Sometimes when like the moon reversed, and then I have a man with a telescope, and the other guy's like taking notes, like, oh hell yeah, we caught that queen, we caught her in her lies. She's going down in a blaze of glory. But you're gonna get your information. However, the meaning of this card is whatever your skills are, they're gonna pay off. Remember, I said acknowledging your skills and your talents. This is a great time. If you're looking for a job, if you left a job, you're also going to be starting a new one, and you're going to be okay because you're going to learn these skills and it's going to bring reward, okay? This is about learning new things, looking at the stars, developing a plan and a goal kind of mindset. So the overall energy is this of the Five of Discs. Now, this is Gilgamesh when he defeats the Bull of Heaven. And this is his last time to hang out with Enkidu, his best friend, before things go down and they're not friends, well, because he dies, because they pop off at Ishtar. And so this might be why the Queen is reversed. This might be why there's danger, because there was some things said. You may have won the battle, Aries, but you will lose the war if you do not watch your tongue. Be aware of who you offend. Be aware of what you're saying, because you can be a little bit rough and tough, okay? For some, this is with an earth sign, and I think it's with a Taurus. I'm picking up Taurus energy, and I'm picking up fire energy, okay? And the reason why I'm picking up the Taurus is of the two bulls. And boundaries with the bull. You don't have to kick the bull's booty, okay? It's not about kicking his booty all the time. But it's about being in control and learning your boundaries. This card is attributed to disorder and chaos. It's like almost like the material loss, but spiritual gain. In love, it's separation, loneliness, and shallowness. Yes, some of you guys, I'm so sorry, I'll have to take a drink because my throat is killing me. Probably drinking iced coffee is not the answer. I don't know. So basically being aware of how you're treating others, what you're saying to other people, and how you're saying it, because you're fire, you spit hot fire, my friend. You spit hot fire. So let's get some clarifiers, because I feel like some of y'all are like, this made no sense. But before I get the clarifiers, I want to tell you what I'm picking up on. Aries, last month you kind of overindulged in some behaviors that has caused you now to be looking towards the future a little bit unsure about it. It's almost like you're like, oh damn, what did I do? And you're a little afraid of what it's going to bring. You're a little lazy and you're being a little selfish because you're afraid. And you're afraid because you see the danger coming, the danger of the moon. And you kind of see the Queen is pissed off, okay? And you don't want to go spy on her, but you need the information, okay? You need to know how mad she is. You need to know what your next step is. That's for some Aries. Other Aries, if this is work-related, you need to start getting to work on time. You need to start showing up because your boss is very upset with you. She wanted you to learn a new skill. She wanted you to develop new things, and you need to harness that energy. It's time for you to find your talents and your skills because you're a very talented person, okay? And this is what's causing a little bit of financial problems with the Five of Discs right now, and it's causing you to be a little sharp-tongued. For others, this is a family issue between a mother and a daughter, or a son and a mother, however you want to look at it. Like I said, it's a general read. The queen can be a king, and the princess can be a prince. So basically, it's like you might have been out partying a little bit too much. You're a youngster. You're trying to protect yourself, but you're kind of being lazy. You're not being a good student right now. You party too much. There's danger of failing, and your parents are upset with you, and you're going to have to go back to school and study hard, or else you're going to have to pay back those loans. I don't know why I just said that. So these are just like different stories I'm picking up right now as I'm looking at the cards, because I see that the control is being lost due to lies. Mainly that's what I'm picking up. So let's start clarifying. We don't, the hell with the past, damn it, let the past pass, right? Let's see what this hidden influence is with the moon. So it's just going to show us energy behind the hidden. Oh, I'm so scared this is going to fall the way that I have it set today. Let me just move the cards over here. Saints until blessed deck and show us what the moon has for Aries. is it? Let's see here, Aries. Oh, it is, a lot of you guys are with the fire sign. Okay, you need to find strength in dealing with this queen. You're going to have courage to deal with this queen because she is a hot fire, hot mess, okay? And maybe she has every right to be. I don't know. However, this is like fire on fire, and it's possibly a Leo and an Aries, just because this Leo is clarifying the queen for me. I'm so sorry. So this is all about strength, guys. You need strength. You need to have some courage. You're lacking of courage. And this is telling you to have your passions under control. Don't be going up in there with that queen all crazy, all crazy and stuff. Because she's going to shut that stuff down real quick. She's a queen-like energy, okay? And when she's pissed off, this queen is dangerous. So this is energy and action. And you're looking for resolve, and you're going to have success. It's about working with that energy there, guys. So now I kind of want to see more on your present moment with Sala. I want clarification on Sala. Okay, let me do one more. Sala. Okay. Okay, so here it goes, guys. For some of you guys, y'all were Sala. You're trying to start over, okay? You're trying really hard to start over. And recovery is a really hard road. And for some, you're going to make it. And for others, just be very patient with yourself. Because right now, you're being idle. That's what solid reverse means, and wasteful and reckless. And then here comes the Fool. And he's like, wait a minute, I want to start over. I want to try this again. And I'm going to be stronger this time. This might be the story you're telling the queen. I'm going to be stronger. I'm going to do better, mom. I'm going to do better, honey, whatever. Look, I'm changing. And you're trying to present this I'm changing story, and they're not buying it, and it's pissing you off, okay? So the Fool is about starting over, but it's almost like there's still decisions to be made, because I see you got 1 foot in the grass and 1 foot on the dirt, and you have somebody behind you with their hand over their heart, like, oh, bless his heart, or bless their heart, help them. And this is Enkidu, and Enkidu is who Aruru was creating. This was Gilgamesh's best friend. For some of y'all, this is a friendship thing. One of your friends really you let your friend down, or they let you down, and now you're being very guarded. And you want to start over, but you're afraid to start over, okay? Because also the Strength card is reconciliation with an enemy. So I feel like you're going to be learning new skills. Let's get a little bit more on that 8 of discs. I'm sorry I'm going so long. I just want to make sure that you guys have a lot of information, okay? Let's see here. Okay, for some, okay, you're going to lose that friend, and you're going to have to learn new friends. Because this is where Gilgamesh is crying over the loss of his friend Enkidu. So this argument with this fire sign, although you don't feel like it's really that important or whatever, it is going to hurt a little bit. And you have to remember, maybe some water energy is going to come in and knock those cups down. But you still have 2 cups there. And it's what you choose to look at. So the meaning of this card is bitterness. And that's the queen. She's bitter right now too. And it needs to be reassessed. And there's some regret, because Gilgamesh regrets talking trash, okay? And that, remember, this is from this card. That argument or that fight or whatever it was over, it's not worth it, guys. And this doesn't mean that it has happened yet. For some, this is starting to just happen. And for others, it hasn't happened yet. Think about the words that you use with your friends and your family. They're going to bite you in the ass. Learn those boundaries, guys. Remember, you still have 2 of Cups up. But the feelings and the emotion behind the 5 of Cups, I always attribute this to Natalie and Brulia, torn, okay? I'm all out of faith, and this is how I feel. I'm cold and I'm ashamed, lying naked on the floor. Stop drinking. If you're drinking this month, I'm going to ask you to stop, because you're going to lose somebody from drinking too much, okay? Illusions never change. That's the moon into something real. I'm wide awake, and I can see the perfect sky is torn. You're a little late. I'm already torn. So I almost feel like this is going to be you crying on the floor, or the person that you hurt. However, do not solve your problems with liquid courage, okay? That's not how it's going to be solved. And if you're in college and you're out there partying, I really want you to be careful, because you never know who can put stuff in your drinks, okay? Always be mindful if you're going to go out and party, guys. And I say this to a lot of people. Keep your hand over your drink. Don't set it down. Just be careful because there is danger out there. And, you know, not everybody has your best interest at hand. Let's see what Denise Linn with the Native Spirit Oracle deck has for you. And then we'll pull a rune also, just for some final clarification, guys. I feel like this is a month where you're going to, like, miss somebody dearly. A friend, a lover, a child, or a parent. So there's 2 5s so far. So 2 5s for me. Like I said, new experiences are coming. Then we have a 0, and that behind her is a person, and then a 9 and an 8. Okay. New experiences are coming, and you know, I think if we have courage, that queen energy might change, okay? So let's see what we have here. Circle of Life. Oh, how cool. That's a very pretty card. I'm sorry I don't sound like I'm super excited. It's because, like, I'm scared that if I get excited, I'm, like, going to lose my voice even worse. Circle of Life. All things are possible, Aries. Stand in your center and be open. The 4 winds are bringing your dreams into fruition. Embrace and accept where you are in the great circle of life. Bounty and abundance are flowing to you. If you had a relationship or financial challenges, things are about to change. 2 of Cups, my friend, there's still love, okay? Still love. Even on here, all the shit fell down, but there's still 2 discs right here laying around waiting for you, okay? So, the circle of life is called the medicine wheel in Native American traditions. It symbolizes the cosmology and honors all the circles of life. Also, all parts of the journey have beauty and grace. There's beauty in the rising sun, just as there is in the setting sun. To only revel in the rising sun and depletes the energy. Choose what is, and you become the master of the universe. That's you, Aries, Aries, or at least your own personal universe, okay? So this is all about knowing that everything happens for a reason and a purpose. Things are flying into your purpose, and you're going to be just fine, okay? So let's see real quick what the runes have for you. I'm going to try to clarify your read in an overall rune, okay? I know as I get better, I might throw more runes, but I'm learning, guys. Bear with me. Work with me, Aries. Okay, your card is, excuse me if I say this incorrectly, is Othila. I'm going to put it over the Queen of Wands. And this is symbolic of a home. Yes, this is a home situation for many. This isn't about work. Sorry you heard that. You heard me like slurping my coffee. How rude. So sorry. So this is a home, and it looks like you have a little roof on top, okay? And this is all about home and family and possessions. They may require careful management. An inheritance or a new acquisition may be indicated. So things might be changing up in the home, okay? This is the deity to this card is Odin. The animal is salmon. So there's some fish energy, and you need to think about what the fish has for you, okay? It also encompasses the idea of the family line. So think about what your home is, where the heart is. Circle of life. Be respectful and mindful of everything that revolves around your home. The rune reminds us that the lessons handed down by our elders should be integrated with our own insights. So just think about like how you want your home life to be, and then push for that to happen, and be mindful. Like you wouldn't want someone drinking in your house. You wouldn't want someone to treat you that way. So don't treat other people that way, and have healthy boundaries. Like, you know what? I went out last week. I'm going to go ahead and stay in this week. I'm going to go to my parents this weekend. Or, hey, babe, instead of me going out with my boys, why don't we hang out? That kind of energy. Not totally just changing everything about you, but learning the boundaries and learning how you're affecting other people's life. Because you, Aries, you are like I want to say the god or the goddess of your home. You're always in control, okay? So that's what I have for you guys this month. I hope this resonates with you guys. So sorry about my voice and the slurping of the coffee. But my throat is like killing me, and I still got a couple more videos to go. I love you guys. Please take advantage of the Mercury Retrograde special that will be going on until the end of Mercury, which is September 22nd. For details, please check the description box. Contact me through email or DM because I'm going to need your email, guys, in order to bill you or in order to like get your question and your information. It's easier for me to keep it in line. Now, I have not started on those videos, so if you've made your order already, please understand that I'm working through these monthlies and trying to get over this throat issue I have. So, I love you guys. Take care, Aries. Work hard because you are coming full circle and things are going to change. Don't let the reversals make you feel like it's a negative read, because it's actually telling you that you are going to start making these changes, and these changes are going to help your home life. All right, guys, big love, big hugs, and take care.